get off of here. Let me do one more. And this one is a song that my dad actually wrote the lyrics to. And I didn't have any music that we knew of, so I put some myself to it. And it's a little peace song. Not the marching around kind of peace song I might be singing sometimes. This is about the little pieces in you that makes people happy to see you coming. You know, dogs like you, babies like you, that kind of piece. I'm pretty sure at this point in the world, more people would pay attention to the little piece. The big piece just take care of itself, you know. So here's a little song. It's one of the last ones my dad wrote. He was actually, he had finished an autobiography. It was called Bound for Glory in the 40s. And then it was doing pretty well. And in the early 50s, he noticed that something was wrong with him. He didn't feel quite right. And so he checked himself into a psychiatric hospital. And it stayed there for like, I don't know, 3 months or something like that while they evaluated him. And I remember my dad telling me that at the end of the 3-month evaluation, the head doctor calls my mom on the phone, says, "Mrs. Guthrie, your husband is seriously ill. He's got delusions of grandeur. He believes he's a famous folk singer. He believes he's written books people are reading, made recordings people are listening to." My mom's on the other end going, "My God, the doctors are nuts." She goes to break him out, but he's made friends now, doesn't want to leave. Well, you can imagine it must have been tough being in a place where nobody believes anything about anybody. Although he did say toward the end of the first 3 months that a new patient come on the ward one day, walked right up to him and said, "I know who you are. You're Woody Guthrie." My dad said, "You know who I am?" The man said, "I loved your book, Bound for Glory." My dad said, "You read my book?" The man said, "No, I ate your book." Sometimes you just can't get a freaking break in this world. Anyway, he kept writing the whole time. He stayed in the hospital system for the next 15 so years until he passed away in 1967. But every week we'd go down there with the banjos and the fiddles and the mandolins and the guitars and friends, and we'd break them out of there. And we'd sit down and play music all day, you know. So we had a pretty good time. And he kept writing the whole time. He wrote songs, he wrote books, he even wrote a play. And that stuff is still coming out. Because a lot of these, we got like 3,500 songs. Nobody even knows how the tunes go because he couldn't write the music part. And we have songs even before that time. He was a writing maniac. You know, he's not the kind of person you would have wanted to have visited you in your home. He would have wrote on all of your paper products. When he ran out of that, he started writing on your walls, your furniture, your wife. Wake up in the morning, be all this stuff just crumpled up, little pieces of paper tossed away. He had no care for it. And people sent that stuff in. That's why we have all these songs, not songs, but lyrics. My sister Nora, over the past 10, 15 years, has been getting these lyrics out to musicians all over the world. Everything from Native American chant dancers to German cabaret punk bands and everything in between. Billy Bragg and Wilco put out a record and some others, you know, and the songs just keep coming. The books keep coming. And I can't wait to read the play one of these days. My sister's putting that together. Anyway, this is one of the last little songs he wrote. And it's, like I said, it's a little peace song. It's only got 2 verses to it. I'll try something. Well, I'm just going to sing them. And then I'm going to sing them again, give you the words. Maybe you can help me out. And I know people don't necessarily come to be singing at gigs like these days. A little too kumbaya for most people. If you're uncomfortable, just mumble your way through. Trust me, I know people make a living doing that. I'll tell you something, when people are mumbling and singing together, something happens. It gets inside of you, fixes things you didn't even know was wrong. Not only that, it gets blown out of a place like this, out the wind blowing out there to places around the world you never heard of. There might be a friend of ours somewhere halfway around the world, somebody been shooting at him all day, and that guy's hiding behind a rock or a tree or a wall and can almost hear on the sound of the wind people singing and mumbling together, the sound of kids playing, the sound of the world the way it's supposed to be. And that depends on people like us from time to time. That's what all that kumbaya stuff's about, anyhow. Here's a little song. My peace is all I've got, that I can give to you. My peace is all I've ever had. It's all I ever knew. I give my peace to green and black, to red and white and blue. My peace is all I've got, that I can give to you. My peace is all I've got. It's all I've ever known. My peace is worth 1,000 times more than anything I own. I pass my peace around and around, cross hands of every hue. My peace is all I've got, that I can give to you. My peace is all I've got. My peace is all I can give to you, that I can give. My peace is all I've ever had. My peace is all I've ever had. It's all I have. I give my peace to green and black. I give my peace to red and white and blue, to red and white and blue. My peace is all I got, that I can give to you. Sounds real nice. My peace is all I got. My peace is all I've ever known. It's all I've ever. My peace is worth 1,000 times more. My peace is worth anything I own. Anything. I pass my peace around and around. I pass my peace across hands of every hue. Across hands of every hue. My peace is all I've got, that I can give to you. That's what I love our album. You guys sing great. Thank you so much.
Jeez, that was fabulous. That was